Buffett song that we are paying tribute to him by naming our home after. Plus, we found a really cool palm tree, and who could resist, right? So, welcome. A couple of housekeeping things. Straight through this door, up the steps is a restroom if anybody needs it. There is a garbage can in the corner on this side. Black lid is open. Anything else you need, I am here for you. Mike is here for you. And this is Addison, who you have heard talking, and she will probably talk again.
My family's always told me I was too loud, so I don't know that I need this, but I want to welcome you all from the Memphis Parrothead Club and to our function at the Lone Palm. Can I get an applause for what a beautiful place this is? Now, I understand we really appreciate that you all came here and sit the barbecue contest. We apparently kind of had to compete with some of that today.
No competition.
And we really no competition, right? Really. Because they're not getting an up close and personal concert, are they?
That's right.
By somebody great, Mark Mulch, and I want to tell you just a little bit about him because you know they don't brag on themselves, so I'm going to do it. Now he is based in Nashville, and but he is originally from New Jersey. So how do you like the South?
Yeah, I love it. 20 years now.
Okay,
This
so
is home.
That's right. So this is home. I will say that he, like I said, he is famous in the trop rock circuit. Flocker magazine honored him with Artist of the Month in the past, and his song "Tied Down," T-I-D-E. So for those of you with dirty mind, for those of you who tied T-I-D-E down, Radio Trop Rock awarded him Song of the Year. And if you all don't know about Radio Trop Rock, that is an internet trop rock music station, and you can hear island and Florida music all day long, all evening, anytime you want. So in 2024, he won Song of the Year for Tied Down, and I'm hoping that he will play his new single that is coming out May 23rd. It is Buffin' It, and it is after, or an homage to our hero, Jimmy Buffett. So he will also be playing in Nashville August 16th at FinFest. Those of you Parrotheads know Fins, all right? So we're having a FinFest, and there are going to be a lot of trop rock artists there, so I'm sure we'll probably be getting together a group that may want to go. He's also played at Meeting of the Minds, which is the premier Jimmy Buffett fan club event. It is 4 days from 9 till midnight of all kinds of music and fun. He's played there, and he has played at Music on the Bay in Tampa. So he has hit, and many other things that we just don't want to take too much time to tell you about. But he comes with a great repertoire because he is a singer-songwriter. And like I said in the email, he sings his own songs, and other people like to sing them too. So we're really, really lucky. Let's welcome Mark Mulch.
Well, welcome everybody. I'm gonna start off with this one right here. I don't know if y'all know Manalo, who's also a trop rock artist, and he's also a good friend of mine. We met down in Fort Myers Beach a couple years ago at a songwriter festival, and then lo and behold, about a year later or so, we ran into each other at the first Meeting of the Minds that we were both at, performing at. Didn't even realize that we had both gotten into the trop rock world. And we said then that we would try to do a song together at some point. And a few months later, his wife posted a picture or sent him a picture, and he posted it on Instagram. And he just simply put under the picture, "Sunrise Vibes." And I texted him immediately and said, "That's our song right there, Sunrise Vibes, and we need to write that." And we started writing it by texting each other back and forth, lyric after lyric. And Then the next thing I knew, I got a voice memo from him, and it was him singing the lyrics the way he heard them. Then I sang back to him, and then we finished it up in Nashville and recorded it, put it out last October, so you can get it wherever you get your music these days. But this one's called Sunrise Vibes by me and Manalo. This island holds a special place in my heart, somewhere I can go and make a brand new start. We could escape down by the water, just you and I in the salty air, soaking up these sunrise vibes. You here by my side, honky tonk or tiki bar, as long as there's 2 for 1s and the band never stops, living the high life best as we can. A bunch of low lives with no plans. Puff, puff, pass around, get your feet off the ground. Now won't y'all come on down, living the high life. Living the high life. Woo-hoo. We can read about it, dream about it, but we won't know until we arrive. As for me, I believe it's right off that exit sign. When the good Lord takes me, when the sweet life ends, see my brother catching waves again. Hope the sun shines like gold, streets are paved with sand, and that salty blue-green water turns out to be the promised land. Yeah, I'm betting, man, I know Ocean Beach looks a lot like heaven. Oh, lot like heaven. I've been packing up for Ocean Beach ever since I was a kid. That one's hard. We all have that, right? It's actually a song that I was in a band called the Mulch Brothers, Mark Mulch, Nick Mulch, and we had moved down to Nashville from New Jersey, New York City. We were both working together in New York City. Quit our jobs, quit our 6-figure music business jobs. We were in the music business, which I don't know if you know is a terrible, terrible business. And we decided to quit because we wanted to be playing music instead of being in the music business. So we went down to Nashville, and luckily enough, we met a lady here from Memphis, Tennessee, who was our manager and got us a record deal and publishing deal, and that all went really well. So we did really well for a couple of years. But in that time, we were writing a lot with people, and we just got to talking one day about Jimmy Buffett and all the great songs, and we were talking about what our favorite songs of his were and things like that. And really for me, what I brought up in it was, man, when you think about it, he built an entire empire off of one song, Margaritaville, right? I mean, bars and restaurants and hotels, and I mean, just amazing. So what I would do in Nashville after I got my publishing deal and was actually writing songs for other people, and what we call mailbox money was coming in. Every time I got my check from BMI, I would go and cash it, and then I'd go to Margaritaville on Lower Broadway in Nashville, and I'd have a margarita and toast Jimmy and just be like, someday I'm gonna do that. And we kind of have. We now have our own live music venue that we're going to open up in Center Hill Lake in Tennessee here. So, but we wrote this song about 15 years ago. The funny thing is that I wrote this with a guy named Big Vinny, who is from a band called Trailer Choir. He was also on The Biggest Loser. He was like a 400-pound guy. who now is like 250 and jacked, like amazing. He's actually kept it all together since then, and he almost became more famous for that than his band, but his band did really, really well. And with Nick, we wrote this song, but we could not find where we put it, or what, how did we record it? Back then, 15 years ago, it might have been on remember the micro cassettes, the little micro recorder things? I don't think we did it on our phones. We just couldn't remember, but we could remember the chorus a little bit. So we just kind of rewrote it. And I hope you all love this one. It is coming out on Friday, May 23rd. So being that it's an ode to Jimmy, I thought Memorial Day weekend would be a great weekend to do that. And the 23rd just happens to be my brother's birthday. So, and he had a toast that we should all do right now before I play the song. Raise your drinks, everybody. And my brother used to say, the party never ends, baby. There you go.
Party go.
Keep the party going. This one's called Buffin' It. I'm in a Margaritaville, sunshine state of mind. I've been working all year, just saving up every dime. I've been dreaming about that Floribama Gulf breeze umbrella shade. Got the top drop, tapping my flip-flop, I'm on my way. When I get to the coast, we'll all raise a toast and we'll be buffing it, knee-deep and loving it. Margaritas in our hands, got our toes in the sand, can't get enough of it. Oh, we're just buffing it. And I was about to play their show, I'm trying to think, Ice House Tap Room. They stopped me from going on. I jumped up on stage, wanted to keep the momentum going. My buddy Tom Shepard had just played, and he had the crowd going. And then I was like, all right, let me get up there quick. And they went, whoa, no, wait. Eric and Gina got to say something before you get on. I was like, oh, okay. And what they wanted to say was that Kirsty and I had won Song of the Year for Radio Trop Rock, and that our song was the most requested song of 2024. So that was amazing. Thank you. I'll take that. This one's called Tie Down. I can barely keep my plant alive. The other day my cat almost died. Making plans don't make sense to me. Somewhere on the beach is where you'll find me. No, no, I can't get tied down. No, no, I can't get tied down, baby. No, 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 I can't get tied down. The very next day I'll be sailing away. I can't get tied down. No, no, I can't get tied down. And this was a John Lennon songwriting contest, and they were having a summer series, and I had just put out a song called Summer Songs. And I actually thought it was going to be like kind of too on the nose for it, or just, like I was trying too hard or something like that. So all that stuff going on in my head. Wrote this song, my friend Deidre Thornell, and but I finally one day just sent it in, see what would happen. And they waited the whole summer, and then at the end of the summer, like the week after Labor Day, they announced the winners, and we won, which was amazing. So, and Grace will tell you, I don't celebrate too much on things like that, or take pride in, all that kind of stuff, like, awards and stuff. But I'll take this one. John Lennon songwriting contest. But this one's called Summer Song, so I hope y'all like it. The shade, just trying to catch a break from this Tennessee heat wave. I'm ready to escape. Get out on the lake, take me away. Take me away. I wanna hear those summer songs. You can't go wrong driving down the road with the radio on, side by side, like the summer of '69. Wanna hear those summer songs all night long. Reel me in like a summer wind, passing the time, sipping strawberry wine by the dock of the bay. I wanna hear those summer songs. Seems as though a month ago I was paid a kite. No, never got high. Yeah, I was a sorry guy. Now a smile on the face of a girl who shares my name. Oh, and I'm through the game, yeah. This boy will never be the same, yeah. Even though he ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Now everything gonna bring a change. Love in the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes. You tell me everything is gonna be alright. Pisces, Virgo rising, you know, is a very good sign. Yeah, it's strong and kind, and the little boy is mine. Now I see a family where there once was none. Oh, it just begun, yeah. I'm gonna fly to the sun. Help me out. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Now everything gonna bring a change. Love. Tell me everything is gonna be alright. I love a girl's world in a paper cup. Go on and drink it up. Love her and she'll bring you luck. Oh, and if you find she helps your mind, you better take her home. Now don't you live alone, no. Try to earn what lovers on. One more time, can you help me out? Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Bring a change. Oh, yeah. In the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes. And you tell me everything is gonna be alright. I wrote this song when we were all that year that we don't talk about anymore, 2020, and when we were all in our homes and stuff. And my friends were Zoom writing, doing the Zoom thing or anything like that, or FaceTime writing. I still don't like to do that. I did it once. I like to be in the room, with people writing, but couldn't do that. So I started writing by myself again, which is what I always did before I moved to Nashville. And I started thinking about my old band. I was telling you about guys earlier, the Lemongrass band, and started kind of writing. I wrote a couple of songs for that band, so to speak. But I also wrote this song because of what was going on. There's a lot of division, and it's only gotten worse. So this is what I hope for. So this is simply called Sunshine. Every day when I wake up, I'm afraid to look outside my door. All the people in disarray, like they forgot how to love anymore. Well, I can't take it, no, I won't take it. There's gotta be a better way. I'm gonna reach for it, reach Reach forward through the clouds, you'll find a sunny day. I want sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. I'm looking for that sunshine, sunshine, every single day of my life. You know I want it, hey! Memphis, but now I love it even more. Well, there's a party tonight down by the riverboat queen, singing and dancing out in the rain. Then there's this woman I know, she does everything right, just another lonely heart out on the road. She says, take me to your captain, maybe he can show the way. Hold me for a little while, tell me it's alright to say goodbye.